Yeah, sure, any voice can be beautiful in its own way, but my politically incorrect opinion is, well, some voices are just built better. You know, life isn't always fair. Well, the title of this video is a little scandalous, I know, cause who the hell am I to tell you what the best voices in K-pop are? So please don't take the title too seriously or literally. This is going to be a highly subjective video. There aren't really any rights or wrongs here. I simply would like to present you with some of the voices that I personally find either particularly beautiful or interesting, or both. Well, you may soon realize that I do in fact have sort of a type, but to me, the best voices evoke emotion. They are multidimensional, often very versatile, and can be listened to for extended periods of time without getting tired or bored. My only rule is one idol per group, meaning that I will not include more than one member from a single group. If you think I forgot anyone, I didn't. This is who I wanted to have in this video. One last thing, mind you, this is a video dedicated to best voices, not the best vocalists in K-pop. There is a major difference between having a great instrument and knowing how to play it well. Idols included in the video are not equally talented or skilled vocally, nor am I trying to make it seem like they are. Without further ado, let's enjoy ourselves. Sugi has a voice that is pretty neutral brightness-wise, but has a rather cool tone to it, which gives it its unique character. There is a certain haunting elegance to her voice. At almost all times, it's like there's something sinister, slightly creepy about the way Sugi sounds, but in the best, most intriguing way. Sugi's voice is highly versatile, but where it truly excels is in her lower to mid-range, where it sounds the fullest and most comfortable. While some of Sugi's technical issues like excessive nasality or tension in the upper range can sometimes strip her voice out of its natural beauty, I would say that the strengths still outweigh the weaknesses in her case. Truly, one of the most interesting voices in the current industry, in my opinion, and one of my favorite voices in K-pop. Jonghyun's voice is one that should be heard and appreciated, but is often overlooked. Her matte voice has the warmth, roundness, and richness that contrast beautifully against the rest of Twice members.
Do you feel me? 네가 날 위한 사람이라고 믿니? Only for me. Cry for me. Make you wait for. Cry for me. Again. Could me eyes ready to get to baby.
Jonghyun's voice isn't overly heavy, but it has a mature, grown-up tone to it. Unfortunately, a lot of her parts that she gets sadly do not showcase these qualities. I would love for Jonghyun to have a solo project, if only for the chance to be able to hear her more and get to know her voice better. Let me introduce you to maybe my favorite voice of the 4th generation, which belongs to Haewon of NMIX. The voice itself isn't that obvious to describe because it's quite balanced, having a lot of neutral tones to it, which also gave it a lot of versatility. Neither too warm or too cool tones, her voice carries a good amount of mature depth, weight, and richness, balanced out by youthful, refreshing brightness.
Run! 'Cause love is so lonely, love is so lonely without you.
Haewon can for sure pack a punch, but there is also a softer, sweeter side to her as well.
She thinks it's special, that it's sorry, that was the show. I found it first, I made the choice.
Haewon's voice is one you cannot simply put in a certain box. It needs to be explored and, of course, enjoyed. I mean, I do sure as hell love it. IU's beautiful, angelic, bright voice truly needs no introduction. Its disarming sweetness combined with a unique, pure, timeless quality is a recipe for magic. Her voice has this gorgeous, glassy shimmer to it that has only gotten more refined over time. IU has the kind of voice that is able to make you feel like she's the greatest vocalist on the face of the planet, which isn't true, but the emotion she evokes is very real. A voice like Dokyeom's truly could never sound bland or dull. Everything he sings becomes full of life, charm, and emotion. His vibrant voice has this infectious, energizing quality that is hard to describe. You have to feel it. He sounds the way youth feels. He's got an amazing voice, and all I can say is that I am so jealous. You know, I've heard so many gorgeous voices over the years, yet Hyun's bright, frosted tone is one I always find myself going back to. The unique combination of balanced brightness, soft sweetness, and subtle huskiness gives Hyun's voice a very ethereal feel and sound.
다시 태어난다면 알아볼 수 있을까 사랑을 시작할 수 있게.
Hyun's voice often reminds me of a light, gentle, yet cool breeze that can give you the most wonderful chills.
그럼 내가 꽃이 되어 날 알아볼래 이렇게
Not to mention, these airy falsettos are absolutely to die for. I think it's so obvious, but you cannot deny that Changha sounds expensive. To me, her voice is like a more balanced, more refined version of Kwon Yoonbi's voice. Changha's bright voice has a captivating, feminine tone to it, with a silvery, glossy finish.
그래 너 때문에 매일 즐거워 조금 서두르는 것 같아도 baby 자꾸 아찔한 이 느낌 위험한 이 느낌 내 손을 꼭 잡아줘.
It leans a bit more cool than warm, which gives the voice an elegant, luxurious feel to it. A beautiful, recognizable voice that's perfect for soloists because it is meant to carry songs all by itself. Of course, Baekhyun has to be here. I mean, how could he not be here? Such a well-balanced, versatile, easily enjoyable voice.
You are my star, 날 비춰주네 별 볼 일 없었던 삶.
It is quite bright, but the brightness is balanced out by natural depth and warmth, with a delicious hint of smokiness to it.
날 끌어당겨줘. She's my rendezvous.
Baekhyun's voice is silky smooth with a touch of grit, matte with just the right amount of shine, classic yet refreshing.
꿈일까? 현실일까? 너 누추가 돼 날 집어삼킨 채
Yeah, sure, any voice can be beautiful in its own way, but my politically incorrect opinion is, well, some voices are just built better. And Baekhyun, I believe, is a great example of that. You know, life isn't always fair. I won't lie, once there was a time when I found Hyolin's voice a bit too shrill and intense. Well, that's changed. Over time, I've kind of fallen in love with her striking soprano voice and its crisp brightness.
너밖에 몰라 왜 네 생각만 해 너밖에 몰라 나 좀 미치게 하지 마
Hyolin's voice naturally carries a lot of higher frequencies, but it also has an amazing duality. It can be as sweet, flirtatious, and sensual, as it can be piercing and pugnacious. A pretty deadly combination, and Hyolyn, being the pro that she is, knows how to put it to good use. Tiffany is far from the best vocalist out there, but let's pay attention to her voice. Her bright, sweet tone has a unique, tangy kick to it.
You make me feel I love it so I love the way you give me that kind of something want it all the time need it every day.
However, don't let the sweet brightness fool you, cause Tiffany's voice has another side to it. One that is darker, more matte, and slightly husky. Delicious.
모두가 알게 될 이름 그래 바로 가슴과 코 사기도 예술이란데.
A bit of a similar case to Sugi. Tiffany's technical weaknesses may sometimes disrupt the beauty of her voice, but the voice itself is pretty fantastic, in my opinion. In an industry with its plethora of neon bright, sweet, sharp tones, the main vocalist of Billy Haram has an especially interesting, refreshing voice.
알잖아 지루한 걸 조금 다쳐도 난 괜찮아.
My favorite thing about it is its strong, robust quality that is carried throughout her range, along with more than a sprinkle of cool-toned darkness. Her voice sounds the richest in low to mid-range,
미움마저 삼켰어 마내림도 없어 이유도 없고 너 위한 말이야.
and in general, it has a mature, grown-up feel to it that I personally enjoy a ton. Miyeon's voice has always reminded me of Taeyang, its clarity, brightness, and nasal edge.
보이는 걸까 난 까다롭고 힘든 아이라 그런 피곤한 생각만 한대 좋아했던 립스틱 싫단 말해버린 널 좋아했던 만큼.
While Taeyang has a bit more warmth, Miyeon's voice has these delicious pockets of sweet, subtle huskiness and darkness.
You are the topic on my lunchtime about the curse of our chance. What if I had been a fool? I thought I was in love with you.
There is something royal about her voice to me. Although Miyeon's technique isn't the strongest, and some of the stylistic choices she makes are questionable. You know what I mean. I just cannot help but find so much to love about her voice. Finishing the video off with unexpected but also a very personal entry. So much has already been said about Rosé and her voice, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. The crisp brightness, the choral tone, that's one thing. But in my opinion, Rosé's voice is also full of emotion.
Tell me that I'm loved, tell me that I'm worth it, and that I'm in
Perhaps that is the reason why it has so many enthusiasts, including me. And that, my dear guys, is all I have for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a video that I've always wanted to make for some reason. Of course, let me know what you think about all this. Definitely let me know who are your best voices of K-pop. The comment section is open. Let's be kind to one another, and I'll see you in my next one. For now, bye. Guys.